The Baltimore Orioles season have been abysmal in a variety of areas, have dealt with a litany of injuries, have just seemed like I'm watching a lifeless, unenergetic, uninspired ball club. I know everyone's saying that the locker room is fine. I know everyone's saying that there is no issues, there is no panic. But now currently 10-17, last place in the American League East, now being for the first time since July 9th through 11th, 2024, which was against the Cubs. The Baltimore Orioles return home. 6-game homestand now. First place Yankees. The Kansas City Royals coming to Camden Yard. God's favorite host, another Baltimore Orioles loss. And of course, another Baltimore Orioles post-game for yours truly. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. We're going to talk about it. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the O's. 10-17 currently in last place. Well, let's work back to front, Metallica style. And this team, we're in April. It's early. Nothing is set in stone yet, but this team it just does not have what it needs right now to be successful. We know the injuries. We know the underperformance from a variety of players in the starting rotation, the bullpen, and even the lineup. Tyler O'Neill placed on the 10-day IL. Hurt guys stay hurt. We knew what he was coming into this season. He had big power, right-handed bat, hits well against lefties. He's got neck discomfort, can't even turn his neck. He's on the 10-day IL. Believed to be back soon when he is eligible. They need to get a better mattress or something. Do we need to find them a better mattress, a Serta, a sleep number? What do they need? Because this neck discomfort, 12 different body parts he's been injured and on the IL for. So there's that. He's out of the lineup. Kind of been underwhelming so far with his acquisition. Adley Rutschman, he's hit on the hand by a pitch. He's seen with the trainer after the game. He's out today. Cedric Mullins, he's not feeling well. He played 18 innings yesterday. He was available, as was Rutschman. He doesn't play today. And Jordan Westberg, who seemed to just be starting to get it together, had the home run last week, had the triple against the Nationals, and he has some hamstring tightness as well. Birdland, Flex Zone family, I don't have much hope right now. I don't know what's going to happen long term, but with the injuries, the underperformance, and just the overall lack of energy in life, all that snowballed and combined into one pie, one cocktail. It's a recipe for disaster. Tar Scuba, best pitcher in baseball. I knew today they were going to lose. And I'm not surprised. They get shut out 7-0. Don't even show up. Don't even get off the bus. Boots to it was predictable. We knew it was happening. We knew it was coming. And so there you go. And I mean, they were finished. They were taken advantage of.
Finish him, Daddy.
They had nothing left in the tank, it seemed like. I mean, Jorge Mateo was 2 for 3. He was the only bright spot. I do want to show him a little bit of love. 2 stolen bases. But 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Torres 2 for 3 with a double, 3 RBI. Baez 2 for 3, double, 2 RBI, 2 runs. Tar School was the best pitcher in baseball, reigning Cy Young winner. 22 swings and misses for the Baltimore Orioles day.
Stupid. Just stupid.
12 on a changeup. 5 on the four seam, 3 on the slider, 1 on the sinker, and 1 on the knuckle curve as well. Third most whiffs in Tark Scooble's career, 22 swings and misses for the Orioles. And just looking at this series alone, Tigers sweep him 3-0, 17 runs to 5, OPS 774 to 589. Hits and at bats with runners in scoring position, the Tigers 10 for 30, the Orioles 2 for 23. Starters ERA 6, and for the Tigers 1.15. Again, the Orioles swept for the first time since July 9th through 11th, 2024, when they were in Chicago. And that's pretty much the bright spots and kind of where it ends there. Like I said, I knew Tar School was going to beat us, but to not even score a run, to be as abysmal as they've been with runners in scoring position, I believe the stat is 6 for 60 on the road trip. And now we early in the week before the national series, we were at 100 games since last All-Star break, 100 game sample size. They were 46 and 52, including 0-2 in the playoffs. So 46 and 54 overall. Now, with that, after losing 2 out of 3 to the Nationals, getting swept in Detroit, they're now 47 and 59 in their last 106 games. Not a small sample size. This is kind of who they are and who they've been over the last 100 games. And when someone shows you who they are, Flex Zone family, Birdland, Orioles fans, you believe it. And they're showing us they're an underachieving ball club. They're showing us that they are under 500. And they're showing us right now that they're our last place team. Schoolboy improves to 3-2. Schoolboy didn't walk a person. I mean, it was a complete shutout. It just was from the word go, from the words play ball. Dean Kramer, he wasn't terrible, but he gave up 5 runs, 4 hits, 5 2/3. The Orioles have lost 6 of their last 7. It was pretty much broke open in the first or the second inning. Yeah, when it's in the second inning when Baez pretty much he did give the Tigers a 2-0 lead with a 2-run double to left field in the second, and then he walked Spencer Torkelson and Trey Sweeney. And Schoolboy is 12-1 with the 1.86 ERA and 19 starts at Comerica since the beginning of the 2024 season. He's 2-0 in 3 home starts this year. The Orioles, as I mentioned, come home to face the Yankees and the Royals for 6 games. Tommy Sagano, 2-1, 3.54. He's probably been their best starter right now. We'll start to open up a 3-game series against the Yankees. Jack Flaherty will start. So we missed Jack Flaherty for the Tigers. He will start against Houston, but the injuries, the underperformance, the lack of depth in the starting pitching. You miss Albert Suarez. Thankfully, this team doesn't need a 5th starter until May 10th, but the ERA is the worst in the American League. They're last in the division. Walking guys. Like I said, the only bright spot on the offense. It's crazy because the only bright spot is Jorge Mateo going 2 for 3 with base also. Yeah. 2 stolen bases. 2 for 3, 2 stolen bases. That was the only bright spot there. Ramon Laureano goes 1 for 4. Gunnar Henderson 1 for 4. Mountcastle 0 for 3. Urias 1 for 4. Sanchez 0 for 2. Erstad 0 for 4 as well. What else we got? Mateo 2 for 3 and Holiday 0 for 3 as well. So there you go with that. There you go. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, this is a post-game show, but it feels like a obituary because we don't know what this team is. We don't know what's going to happen, obviously. We don't have a lot of faith in that they can actually get it together long term. But you hear it up and down the lineup. You see that. 1 for 4, 1 for 4, over 3, 1 for 4, over 2, over 4, over 4, 2 for 3, over 3. Kramer goes 5 2/3. Perez, third of an inning, 2 hits. He's been better as of late, even though he did give up a home run yesterday, which was the difference in the game. Grant Wolfman was a D2 guy. He makes his major league debut, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned, and Bowman with an inning and 1 hit. Only 5 hits. It was not a good day today for the Orioles. And 2 for 23 with runners in scoring position in this series. Today, what did they had like 5 men left on base alone, the difference in the game. 6 for 60 on this road trip. As you can see, Kramer falls to 2 and 4, as I mentioned. Yeah, runners they left 7 on base, excuse me. The Tigers left 5. So if they could have just got some of those guys home, man, they would have been in this game. No home runs yet again. The streak of not being able to even hit the long ball. At least last year, when they did kind of struggle, they were still one of the best teams at hitting home runs. They're not even one of the best teams at that anymore. I don't know what else to tell you. You guys know I cover the team. You guys know I keep it real, but it's not over yet. But it is getting late early, as the great Yogi Berra would say. The Orioles did leave runners on the corners in the fourth. Kerstad struck out twice on changeup today, and Mountcastle grounded out with a 106.3 shot. But yeah, good things happen when you hit the ball hard. But when you're hitting it right to people, and it seems like every time they hit the ball hard, 100 plus exit velo, oh, they're hitting the ball hard, it doesn't lead to anything. I have no hope. I have no long term potential of what's going to happen. I would like to see this team get somewhat healthier, but Flores ain't back no time soon. Kittredge ain't back no time soon. Rodriguez ain't back no time soon. Might not see him this year. Dane Kramer, Sagano, those are guys you have in your starting rotation. Charlie Morton, he's only made 6 starts. You're paying him $15 million. It is only April. He's not going anywhere. Does he go to the bullpen maybe? And maybe be more of an opener or long relief guy? I don't know. But it looks like Kyle Gibson is going to start Wednesday. So that's a bright spot, I guess. But asking Kyle Gibson at this point of his career to come in and try to save things for you just isn't going to get it done. So it kind of just is what it is at this point. This team is not very good. This team is not his team is not like playing with energy or life that we're used to. And it's like once they get down, especially if it's multiple runs, the game's over. They're not coming back anymore. They're not playing through 27 outs. They are indeed pretty much DOA, dead on arrival, or DAB, dead at bat. Because as soon as they step up, it's over with. I talked about they need to diversify their portfolio. They don't even have a portfolio at this point. Only getting 5 hits isn't going to get it done. Only averaging what, maybe 2, 3 runs a game, if that. Getting shut out. That's something you never saw with the Orioles led by Brandon Hyde. And like I said, he's doing all he can. He's not even dealt a full deck right now. So I can't put it all on him. I gotta put some on him. I gotta put it on Elias as well because he's bought in these guys, Charlie Morton, over some other people we could have went after. So it is what it is. It does not get any easier. No one's gonna feel sorry for him because other teams are dealing with injuries, and it's just the year where you kind of just have a lot of those situations happening. Orioles lose 7-0. I really don't want to talk your head off, but they got the Yankees coming up for 3 games. Then they have the Royals coming up. So Will Warren will start tomorrow for the 90 ERA, 1.26 whip. Maybe the Orioles can win tomorrow. I guess if this is the game, if this is one game, they got to win. It's the first one because Sagano, I think, maybe has the pitching advantage, but Aaron Judge and that offense are going to come in here probably mashing away. And honestly speaking, I can't, I can't be hopeful that the Orioles will overcome that. And yeah, if they get down 1 or 2 runs, it's over with. But then they got Kansas City, then they go to Minnesota, and then they go to the West Coast with the Angels. Then they got Minnesota. No energy, no life, and the last place team is what you got. Like I said, I can't put it all on Brandon Hyde. Michael Elias got to step to the front of the congregation. Gunnar Henderson, what are you doing? You're supposed to be one of the leaders of this team. Cedric Mullins is right now the only All-Star caliber player, the MVP. And he's ill. Played 18 innings, was available. Rutschman, he wasn't even hitting well before when he was healthy. He has 2 home runs. What 3 home runs, 2 on opening day. So he's not getting it done. His OPS is terrible, below where it should be. And I really don't have much faith long term for this offense. They don't have a portfolio. I said they need to diversify it. They don't even have one. So Orioles lose to the Detroit Tigers, get swept. 7-0. They got a 3-game homestand against 6-game homestand, 3 games against the Yankees, 3 games against the Royals, 500 right now. So there's that. And the Yankees, they're currently in first place. They play later, but that's what it is. That's what it is become down to for the Baltimore Orioles. Oh, where they go from here? Kind of is what it is. God's favorite host. If you're new here, make sure you hit the like button. It lets us get broadcast to other Orioles fans, other baseball fans to know what's going on with the Orioles. Get the truth talk that this team just doesn't have it. Doesn't have the energy, doesn't have the life. Can they turn it around? Yeah, it's a long way to go, but you want to kind of get started now or never. This series with the Yankees is going to be key because they got to at least win 2 out of 3 before me to even have some sort of like, okay, maybe they can. And they got to get back to 500. And they got to find a way to do that over the next few weeks because you don't want to go into May around Memorial Day weekend. Basically, you don't want to go to Memorial Day weekend, 5 or 6 games out? You don't want that. You don't want to be 5 or 6, 7 games out already. I just don't think that's where you want to be. And like I said, the Yankees kind of have a 6-game lead already? Yeah, that's just not going to get it done. And it is what it is. Orioles lose 7-0. Fall to 10-17. A minus 39 run differential, by the way. 3-7 in their last 10. So once you see that, that is never good. But God's favorite host, bring you the Orioles post-game show as only I can. Only place giving you Orioles coverage how you want it when you need it. Tap in with us. Leave a comment if you're watching this. What do you think about the O's? What can they do? Last place currently. Get shut out. 22 swings and misses. Starting rotation depleted with injury, not performing well. Bullpen kind of coming back down to earth. Arms are going to be worn out. Offense underachieving, abysmal, as I've been saying all season. Injuries with O'Neal. We know about the pitching injuries. Rutschman and Mullins, I'm guessing, will be back tomorrow. That will help at least a little bit. But we'll see what happens against the Yankees. Maybe they raise their energy, raise their level of compete. Maybe they can actually hit with runners in scoring position. Maybe coming back home will help them out. But I don't know. They've had, over 20, 26, 27 lineups in 28 games, 27, 28 games. So for every game, a new lineup. Guys don't know where they're hitting. Guys have moved up and down the lineup like a pogo stick. I don't know where to go from here, but let me know. Sound off in the comment section. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. God's favorite host right here on the Flex Zone Podcast, your home for Orioles content. Giving it to you how you want it when you need it. I'll see you with more content. Orioles, Yankees will probably be live this week for one of the games. We'll have my recap as well. Tomoyuki Sagano takes the mound. We'll see what happens, Birdland. It's tough right now, but hopefully they can do something against the Yankees. But if they don't, it is what it is. Mike Elias, Brandon Hyde, the players, all of you gotta share some responsibility for this. And there's no savior coming in the minor leagues. No big trades happening. So the Orioles are kind of in a fucked up position. And in a tough division, it ain't going to get no easier. No one's going to feel sorry for you. And we ain't going to feel sorry for you here on the Flex Zone. We're going to love you. We're going to support you. But we're going to call out your bullshit. And that's what we're doing now. Minus 39 run differential can't come from behind. No energy, no life. We'll see what happens going forward. Orioles, Yankees tomorrow for 3, then Kansas City. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. Leave a comment down below.